Welcome back to HTM On The Line. I'm your host, Bryant Hawkins Sr., and this is part 4 of our Uptime Services Dental Summit series. Today, we are wrapping things up with powerful voices shaping the future of dental and HTM collaboration. First, Michael Pettis from ADS Dental Systems shares how the company grew from 0 to 20 million in sales. Then, Jeff Heinz and Patrick Lindsay from the Hu-Friedy Group break down their latest innovations in dental equipment and technology. And we close it out with AAMI leaders Danielle McGeary and Robert Burroughs unveiling a major announcement. The dental community is officially joining the AAMI Exchange. Let's get into it. All right, we have another guest for the podcast here. We have Mr. William Pettis. And how you doing today, William?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So, William, what brings you to Uptime Services Summit?
We've been attending this summit here for a few years. So
Awesome.
What brings us to this summit, it's a teamwork. We sell a product. We provide a product for Uptown and Dental Fix. So whatever needs they need from us, we try to fulfill it. Whatever product or whatnot, technical issues, sales, we're pretty much here to support them.
All right. So what company you at?
I'm with ADS Dental Systems. We're out of Ontario, California. We brought ADS to the United States back in 2017. When we brought ADS here, we had 0 sales. Now we're up to 20 million in sales. So we're a fast-growing dental equipment manufacturing company.
Oh, so y'all manufacture parts?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we manufacture dental chairs, dental lights, compressors, dry vac systems, all of that type of stuff. We're coming out with a new autoclave, ACA 5. It's like the Statum 5000 autoclave. So it's a cassette autoclave. So we'll be launching that in November at the Greater New York meeting.
So y'all are only in the United States, or y'all outside the United States also?
Yes, worldwide, international. So international sales are larger than the United States sales, but ADS has been around for 27 years now.
How long have you been with them?
I've been with ADS since 2017. They hired me as a consultant, plus my counterpartner, Jeff Neroy. They hired us in 2017 to kind of bring the product here to the U.S.
Okay. So how long you've been in the dental business as a whole?
I've been in dental for 34 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Started out in the Navy.
Okay.
Yeah, USS Navy, and got out of the Navy, went to school for mechanical engineering. Started working for a dental equipment manufacturing company in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Summit Dental Systems. Worked them for a few years, and then I pretty much went out on my own. When I went on my own, this company hired me to do consulting work for them to bring new product to the U.S.
Oh, let me ask you this. Since you've been doing this almost 34 years, rather, you've seen dental evolve then.
Yes, I have. I've seen it come a long ways.
Where you see it going next?
Next. Well, we already have chairs that do massage and heat. So, I don't know. Technology is awesome. Yes. So 3D is panoramic systems, X-ray. I see that going to be booming here. It's already coming around. Everybody doing 3D. Mm-hmm. They graduated from 2D into 3D. So I see technology growing in that type of role right there.
What about AI? You see that starting to play a part somewhat?
It's definitely going to start playing a part. Same way with technicians needing to troubleshoot and try to figure out issues and problems. AI probably going to be taking that over. Wow. Helping technicians solve issues on equipment. So I see they're going to kind of kick in.
What problems does your company solve for technicians or facilities?
With our equipment, we keep it simple. So it's easy to install, very easy. You don't have to take days to install it. Troubleshooting it, any issues pop up, troubleshooting is real simple and easy. We don't try to make it complicated for them. So that's how we kind of benefit with the technicians. Yes. They love it. They'd be like, well, this stuff is very simple. It's easy to put together. Troubleshooting is easy. So I think we kind of helped them out a lot with that.
What are you guys showcasing at the summit this year?
This year, we have our newest dental chairs called the AJ18. You have options on it. You can get heat. You can get massage on it as well. We have our Continental style delivery system. So Continental style is with the whip arms. So you have a whip arm, so it takes the pull effect off the doctor's wrist when he's inside the patient's mouth. So we're showcasing that. Also, our Amber 2 dental light with the curing modes for composites or whatnot. The doctor doing a composite in your mouth, you have that curing mode on that so it doesn't cure the composite fast enough.
I appreciate you coming in here, spending a second of time with me, man. Yeah. It was well appreciated.
More than welcome.
Continue to enjoy the summit and wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're here with another guest on HTM On The Line at Uptime Services Dental Summit. I have two individuals. I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. How you guys doing?
Hey, good. Good. How are you?
Very good. Thanks for inviting us.
So what's your name and who you with?
Yeah, so I'm Jeff Heinz.
And I'm Patrick Lindsay.
And so we're with Hu-Friedy Group. Hu-Friedy Group consists of many brands, but on the equipment side, Vista Research Group, Accutron, and we have a recently added product line called Power, which is abbreviated PWR. Okay. So we're excited to be here and talk a little bit about it.
Right. So Power, let's start with the last one first. What does Power mean for the dental world?
Power is really an acronym that we came up with first to make it simple so everyone would know what the name is. And two, we want to give power back to the dentists and its clinicians. With Power, this particular device is a combo device. It is a piezo and air polishing device. So it gives the power to the hygienist to both do prophylaxis and power scaling.
Oh, wow. That's great, man. So your products are mainly for the end user more than the technical side, or how does it work?
Yeah, absolutely. So our products are geared towards making things more efficient and easier for the clinician and the dentist in the office. So we also have Accutron. Oh. Accutron is a nitrous oxide, what we call conscious sedation equipment. So it helps to put patients at ease when the clinicians are doing their work. And we also have a product line called Vista Research Group, which is a waterline equipment. So that provides, Vista Pure, for example, provides low TDS water for dental needle water lines. And it also offers up deionized still-like water for sterilizers.
What problem does your company solve for technicians or healthcare facilities?
So one of the things that we help solve, we have ASSE 6020 certified reps to help guide techs, any questions they have on MedGas, doing installs, maintenance, any repairs that they may have to send back, calibrations. So that's sort of a value add. If they call into Accutron, they'll have folks who know what they're talking about, as well as some of our sales reps. And then also we have two tech service reps who have a combined experience of over 50 years. So be rest assured, when any service tech calls in for assistance and support, they're going to have everything they need. They'll have the answers to any questions when they're in the field or when they're in that office and they need something quickly, we'll be able to help them out.
Oh, that's great. You want to add something to that? Or?
Sure. So yeah, my product, again, the Power unit is really for clinicians versus the tech services guys. For clinicians, the air polishing device is an efficient way for them to treat aesthetics and therapeutics for better outcomes in patients. We'll also eliminate biofilm faster than hand scaling or power scaling. And it's the best way to clean around implants and other restorative materials that patients may have in their mouth.
Right. So is this you guys' first time ever coming to a dental summit?
Service techs, yes, for Uptime. Yep, this is our first time here.
So how's it been going?
It's been great. It's been a lot of great interactions, especially I know Patrick's had some great conversations with Power, and we have one of our this service tech representatives I talked about earlier. He's here, John Allgood, who's also been covering a lot of good Accutron questions about our manifolds and flow meters, and it's been really interactive and great so far.
So how long have you guys been in this industry?
That's a good question. That's a great question.
Yeah, so I've been around since 2007. I was doing medical sales for 2 years before that. Okay. So, yeah.
What about you?
I've been in the dental business for over 20 years.
Oh, wow. So I guess if you both had to say the dental world has definitely evolved from when you first got into it. So what do y'all think you see dental going next? In your opinion, where do you see it going from here? From, let's say 2 years from now, what do you think it'll be?
Yeah, sure. That's a great question. There's so many moving components to our industry, moving very fast since coming out of COVID. There's kind of the obvious with group practices who are just growing rapidly, especially in that mid-market area. But also softwares like that Uptime offers, I think, is something that we'll see significant growth in. It's a real value add. It really helps offices kind of keep things on track with a peace of mind of having that software kind of remind them of any maintenance or anything that's needed. That ties into some of our products, like, for example, with Accutron flow meters, we recommend to check for calibration every 2 years. And that's something that we're looking to maybe partner with Uptime to incorporate into that reminder software. But, that's technology and group practices. I think those are kind of two of the biggest areas. And where customers are buying, I think the buying habits are changing rapidly. They're looking in a variety of areas, whereas maybe in the past they would just look in one particular area to buy their products.
Okay. You want to add to that?
Sure. I mean, I got my take as well. Okay. As Jeff already mentioned, but DSOs, which is what we call the group practices, you're going to see more and more of that. So you have to start thinking ahead about how you're going to manage that. Mm-hmm. You're not just doing one office at a time. If you're talking to a group practice, you're going to be talking to multiples that will be dispersed across the many facilities that they have. And then I'm going to put a twist on this just a little bit, and the product isn't here, but we also do infection control. Mm-hmm. So I think more and more we're going to be looking at ways of, better serving the dental practice to manage infection control. They talk about what's next on the horizon that could be a problem for just us as people, but also in the dental practice. We're in the medical field, guys. Just because it says dental doesn't mean that we're not. So we need to look at it as such.
Absolutely. And because dental is extremely important, because through the mouth can come any kind of infection. It can cause damage to the entire body. So
absolutely,
dental is important if nobody realizes that. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate your information, and I wish you guys much success in your endeavors, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Likewise.
Perfect.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, we're back here on HTM On The Line podcast. I have two special guests that doesn't need an announcement, but I'll let them say hello to everyone. Then
you first.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Danielle McGeary. I'm the Vice President of Healthcare Technology Management at AAMI.
And I am Robert Burroughs, Chief Learning and Development Officer at AAMI.
How you guys doing?
We are doing very well. Thanks for having us.
Oh, man, it's always a pleasure. How y'all enjoying Charlotte for this quick time y'all been here, huh?
I walked a little bit. It's very nice, nice. And we were supposed to have a conference here a few years ago.
Oh, really?
A little thing called COVID came along.
Oh.
That didn't happen. So AAMI Exchange was scheduled to be here. And
in 2021. And instead they got us doing a live show for a week.
That's true. They got rewired.
That's
so that was kind of cool.
That's where it was born. Yeah.
No, it's a lovely city, and we're looking forward to being at NASCAR tonight.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
We're very excited to see that. I've never been in there before. So it should be a great event.
So let's just cut to the chase. No pun intended, Chase. But
shout out to the
beer
ecosystem.
Yeah.
What brings you guys to Uptime Services Summit?
Well, I mean, we did have a big announcement this morning for those that weren't at our keynote. Robert and I spoke this morning, and Robert and I were invited to come here last year, and we came and we just saw a lot of opportunity working with the ADA, the American Dental Association, the College of Biomedical Equipment Technology, and Uptime Health. And we just saw so many synergies, the dental technicians in all the work that they do and how it really is HTM. It's just a specialty of HTM. So with that, we came here to announce that starting at AAMI Exchange 2026, this dental servicing conference will be part of the AAMI Exchange.
Woo. Can we do some on the table there? We'll really mess with your mics.
There you go.
Yeah. No, it's very exciting. There you go. Yeah, so starting next year in Denver, when we're there late May, early June, we will have a dental pavilion that will be co-sponsored by Uptime Health.
Yep, for 4 years.
They've made a 4-year commitment, exactly. And everything that's great about this conference is going to become a part of AAMI Exchange, and we hope to grow it as well. There'll be a theater within the pavilion doing educational sessions, et cetera. And we hope to be adding more and more services in the coming years. Dental track. We're going to do, I think, this year, technical training.
We will. We'll be doing some technical training in the dental area. So, and what's really great about that is now all biomeds or BMETs have access to dental training. If it's something that they were interested in learning or tinkering with, it's really just bringing these two communities together and bringing opportunity as well.
Yeah, and we're very excited about it.
So let's just talk for the person that doesn't understand, like me. Dental pavilion. Is it going to be like on the AAMI floor, or is
what do you mean you don't understand? You're a roving reporter on the floor.
He works for us.
I'm trying
So you know the expo floor, right? So there'll be a special section that's just for our dental exhibitors. There'll be a stage in that section where folks can do presentations throughout the hours that the expo floor is open. And then in addition to that, I guess the technical training, Danielle, will have a separate area for that.
It will,
training room.
And just to go back to the pavilion, there's 30 booths set aside for the dental servicing companies, the manufacturers, and sterilization, anyone involved in the dental sphere. So when we say pavilion, we're really kind of like segmenting off the floor and giving it a dental area. So we kind of walk through there, and all the dental vendors will be together, and that stage will be there as well. Kind of like our ARVR theater, how there's like that area where you can kind of stand there and watch. So you know what? Your booth, Trimedics, had a theater in it.
Yes.
It's going to be like that, where people can sit down and listen to some education in the dental area. Long term, we would love to have a total dental track within the exchange, but we kind of got to scale and grow, get the buy-in. But the technical training, like Robert said, will be in a separate room, and it'll just be part of our general technical track that we normally have. We'll have dental offerings instead.
Wow, that's something. I'm going to tell you.
It's going to be something.
Speaking from working in a hospital, we have a lot of dental offices and clinics, and we have challenges trying to fix some of this equipment, so that might be great for the biomeds. We have to depend on vendors to do the work, but if sometimes they'll come in there and take 10 minutes to fix something. So, man, I wonder if my guys can get some kind of hands-on training.
Right.
This might be a great opportunity to justify sending my guys there, because you got dental now. That's a great aspect, because I don't think that's nowhere but here.
That's one of the main reasons we want to do this. We want to bring the two communities together, and it's a two-way street. The folks who've been in dental servicing are very excited to understand more about the broader scope of HTM. Yep. And folks said, and of course we had Janesh from Uptime Health on the main stage last year at AAMI Exchange, and he spoke about opportunities in the dental space, and everyone on the sort of more traditional HTM side from the AAMI family was very excited about dental. So it's very much a two-way street. Yes. I think it'll benefit both sides.
And this is really no different than BMETs who specialize, whether it's respiratory, anesthesia, imaging, dialysis. This is just another specialty area, and they shouldn't be fragmented and separated. We're one community, and we're stronger together. So we really want to break down those walls and really bring them together.
And I think, I'm telling you, it's going to be great, because that's the only place I think of in healthcare that nobody really goes to.
Right.
Dental. They just call out the vendors. They don't think about troubleshooting it because we don't have a training. So this is a great
Yeah, with the
merger.
exception of the VA. The VA handles a lot of their own dental.
Oh, really?
Most VA
Okay.
hospitals do have dental clinics for those that are 100% disabled and more. They get free dental care through the VA. So,
Mhm.
there are some HTMs in areas doing that now, but it's not broad
Yeah.
and it's not consistent. And I think through that, we can grow more
Oh,
in the
yeah.
dental space for sure.
And if anything, they can meet vendors because we do
Absolutely.
little surface repairs,
Mhm.
but this way you probably can do some deep dive repairs because just me talking to the guys here, they're telling me things I can do on my own. I'm like, really? Just get the parts. So I'm learning something. I'm bringing home with me to talk to my guys. So
That's great.
I think
That's
it's
what we
fun.
love to hear.
And what
Yes.
I love about the dental vendors here, they seem really willing to share information and really set you up to succeed and really proactively maintain your dental devices, which is really refreshing.
but I tell you one thing, I heard a few of them told me, yeah, dental is good, but I want to get into biomed.
Well, that's okay.
So that's better.
There's going to be cross pollination. You may have some of the folks from the traditional BMET side go into dental, but then you may have some dental folks discover the traditional BMET side, or maybe they go into imaging and
But
grow.
it's a win-win because he's bringing his dental experience. I'm going to hire him just because he got dental experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes care of all of my dental stuff at multiple hospitals.
Yeah.
Right.
And so it's a win for both sides, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
This partnership we have with Uptime Health and AAMI, how do you guys see this reshaping the dental industry?
I think it brings a lot of opportunity. So AAMI offers a lot in the sense of our standards development work, our education, our certification, and our events. And this is really an area that the dental community wasn't capitalizing on because they really had nowhere to go. Now we can really be their career development partner where they can grow their careers. They have somewhere to go with concerns and issues. After we spoke, the amount of questions around water quality and looking for additional water quality standards, because as we all know, we become, since, we've grown up on the hospital side of things, we're used to being regulated by CMS and therefore accredited on behalf of the accrediting bodies that CMS deems acceptable, like the Joint Commission or the DNV. Dental is not that way for the private standalone practices. And there's 176,000 of them across the country, and that's growing. And there really is no standardization or rules or anyone coming in to say, your water quality isn't up to par per this standard, or even doing routine preventative maintenance on the equipment. There is a huge correlation to overall health and dental health. And also when you think about the sterilization side of it, you can spread a lot of bad stuff like Hep C through non-sterilized tools. And they're seeing a link to that in some dental areas. Even Legionella in water can be a major concern. So we want to hear those problems and we want to find solutions and bring together those stakeholders to really make dental care safer. And dental care is healthcare and dental servicing is HTM. So it's such an opportunity for these folks. And I don't want to speak on behalf of both of us, but I was so happy to see how receptive and happy the dental community was when we made this announcement.
Absolutely. And I think, we're partnering with Uptime Health on this because we share the same purpose and mission. And so this isn't really necessarily about our direct relationship between the two organizations. It's about what we're trying to do together for the community. So this is one piece of what we want to do in terms of adding this to AAMI Exchange. But all of the other things that we do around standards, training, certification, all of those opportunities are on the table. And we're delighted to be partner with Uptime in this, but it's just a starting point. It's really a commitment to the dental community that we're making.
Yeah. Yeah, put Uptime Health aside. They're a sponsor of the Pavilion at Exchange, but we want a deep relationship with all of those technicians, all of those business owners, the manufacturers, so we can really help and make change.
But we won't put them aside. They're wonderful.
I think the dental when the dental industry comes to AAMI, they're going to be awestruck at all of how huge the show is because
It's going to be a lot of fun.
This is their
It's
biggest
really
show.
fun.
So they're going to be like, wow.
I said earlier, it's like magic how it all comes together in that convention.
So I'm just
hall.
visualizing a VR set coming out with some type of way to do some repairs on handpieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see something
There you
happening.
go.
You know, it's interesting. Someone last year and then said this, and then when I was at lunch, a technician that I was talking to said it again. You'll get a call from a dentist or someone in the practice saying, the compressor is broken, and you get there and it's actually the vacuum. Like they don't even know their equipment.
No, they don't. I mean, well, that's in the hospital too. I met 3 kids from Arkansas, and the guy said he's been doing it 2 months, and he said he can't believe the money he's making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good career
Yeah.
opportunity for folks. Absolutely.
Now, CBET has developed a program. Are you guys helping with that any kind of way?
So they've done that independently. That's not
Yes,
something
that's not
Amy's
through
partnered with
AAMI.
on, but we are looking at the potential for maybe a specialty certification. And,
That would wrap that up. So the thought would be, they provide that entry level training and education, build that tech, and then afterwards they could come and get certified through AAMI.
I think I need to give you guys a shout out on Basement to Bedside podcast.
No,
Yes,
that's
yes.
right. We have one more
It's our
thing.
new
to
little
plug.
project.
That's right. Tell
Yes.
folks about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this kind of spawned out. I know you're no stranger to live at AAMI Exchange. You help us on the floor.
That's right.
This
One of our
all-
roving reporters
Yes.
every year at AAMI
Yes.
Exchange. Yeah.
So, Robert and I have done this show for years, starting in 2021, like we talked about earlier. And, I think it's just really gotten somewhat popular and people like us together. And we wanted to just do it more frequently. So we figured, why not start a quarterly podcast? So we'll do it 3 times a year at the AAMI studio. And our 4th quarterly one will be at AAMI Exchange every year, as live at AAMI Exchange. But it's Basement to Bedside, from Basement to Bedside. And we just released our first episode this week. It just dropped on, you can watch it on YouTube or Spotify. Definitely check it out. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear your funny stories, sticky notes, great stories you have, and just any bright ideas. So
Absolutely.
I think somebody told you, Danielle, you can do a podcast. I don't know who it was.
I know you had said to do it, and
We have mentors. We have mentors.
there you go. No.
Inspiring us.
Well, we
do
didn't want to
this.
compete with you all, so
Nah, the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Who was
So, yeah.
who was that first guest? I don't want to say. You could tell.
Mhm.
Fluke Biomedical,
Yeah,
Justin Ross,
yeah.
and Jamie Spargus.
Yeah, you can leave Jamie off. No, I'm joking. It was a great podcast. I
Oh,
checked
did you
it out.
listen to it? Oh, thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you.
We're still learning. It's going to get
Yeah.
better and better. And we
Yeah.
want to add, I don't know if you've done this yet in your shows, but we're going to add a live component to it. So we're going
Yeah.
to actually drop the chat in and answer
Yeah,
questions.
people can ask
from the
us questions
field and-
live
Yeah.
about certification.
Everybody's sort of sweating bullets about
Yeah.
that, but I'm like, I think we can do it. Let's figure it out.
Everyone besides Robert and me, we just
Yeah.
we'll answer anything live on air.
Yeah. I think we started talking about gas stations in the last podcast.
We did. We were talking about Buc-ee's.
So,
yeah.
we'll let the audience or the interviewer or anyone else take us in almost any
Yeah.
direction.
That's a fast way to grow.
Yeah. You gotta meet the audience where they are.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you
Looking
for having
forward
us,
to
for
the
everything you
things.
do for the field
Yes,
as
thank
well. It's
you.
really
Thank
you.
inspiring what you've done and what you continue to do. So keep up the good work, and we look forward to supporting you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. All right. What an incredible way to wrap up our Uptime Services Dental Summit series here on HTM On The Line. Big thanks to Michael Pettis from ADS Dental Systems, Jeff Heinz and Patrick Lindsay from the Hu-Friedy Group, and AAMI's Danielle McGeary and Robert Burroughs for sharing how collaboration is transforming both the dental and HTM worlds. Remember, progress doesn't happen in isolation. It happens when leaders connect, share knowledge, and move the field forward together. I'm Brian Hawkins Sr., and this is HTM On The Line, where we don't just fix equipment, we elevate the culture. Y'all be safe out there.